We've all cheated on something at some time or another. Most of us feel guilty about it, but not Jessica Jones. In her new book, The Art of Cheating, Jessica celebrates things that many of us would be embarrassed by. Jessica, good to have you here.
Hi, thank you.
What is the backstory on this book?
Well, I'll start by saying I am not a dyed-in-the-wool cheater. The idea behind this book was that I wanted to write a humor book that was really sort of a dig at self-help books. I thought there are so many self-help books out there that really don't give a great lesson. Why not do something that's kind of left of center? And what could be more, odd than giving a guidebook to being a really dastardly person?
Now, one thing I love about the book is you talk about how to pull it off if you're going to cheat. You also talk about the upside of cheating and the downside of cheating. That's an interesting model for cheating.
Yeah, well, I wanted to be even-handed. The title of the book, it's not just The Art of Cheating, it's a nasty little book for tricky little schemers and their hapless victims.
Right.
So I try to give a little bit of help to those who might be cheated.
All right, let's start with the number one thing is probably cheating on your taxes.
Oh, well, and I have to say that so much of this book is a humor book,
okay.
And a lot of the stuff about the taxes, it's more me just having a good time, with some of the weird and stupid stuff that people do.
Like what?
Oh, claiming pets as dependents. People will do all kinds of things.
All right, cheating on diets. That's a big one.
Absolutely. And what I found as I was doing the research, and there's a lot of research that went into this book, is that most of the cheating on diets is because people don't really want to be on a diet. They just want to seem like they are.
Cheating in the office?
Lots of it. Lots of it.
You have some personal experience with this, I understand.
I do. Both as a victim and as a cheater.
What happened?
Well, when I was a victim of someone taking credit for my work. And I was working at a failing.com, and there was all of that flurry about trying to, make your mark. So someone took my memo. But on the other hand, in order to leave a job where I was working with some terrible cheaters, I had to cheat to get out.
How did you do that?
I stole office time. While I was working, I was setting up another company on the office clock.
Oh, well. All right. I hope your old bosses aren't watching, but they can't come up to you now. Cheating in card games, and then there's a little story about you not being welcome in Las Vegas anymore. What's that about?
Oh, a total joke. The real joke is that I am the world's worst card player. I'm terrible. I know nothing about it. So the fun of doing the research for this book was that I finally learned how to play poker. A little bit.
Is there good cheating? I mean, can we rationalize this or what?
I think people do. And I think, to your earlier point about my own cheating, I did have to rationalize it. I got out of a lousy job, and it wound up being a huge help to me. Would someone else say I was a bit of a nasty person? I'm sure they would.
But this is at the end of the day. Again, this is a humor book, and you're not advocating that people should go out and cheat,
I think
really.
This is really a book that holds a mirror up to our society where we all have to admit, sometimes in our deepest, darkest souls, we've all done something a little shady.
I love the cheating in dating, online dating.
Oh.
A lot of people cheat there. And,
it's 100%.
It's 100% cheating. Yeah, so they lie online, and you show up to the restaurant, and I love this. You say you're able to identify your date because you've seen their picture online, but then they can identify you because the jaw has dropped down and there's
who is this creature?
Disbelief. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, Jessica Good, thank you for coming in. I'm sorry, Jessica Jones, thanks for coming in and talking about your book, The Art of Cheating, in stores now. Let's check on the headlines now with Jenna Lee, who I know has never cheated